Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So it is official. I have finished one whole Hobonichi cousin Avec. So this is the January to January to June. And this is currently being held in a Galen leather, slim leather cover and the Crazy Horse Smoke. So I'm just going to take you guys through a quick flip through of how I use this planner, what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and just taking you through a flip through of all of my spreads. Let's get started. So opening this up here, basically in the front I had just put my name that was lettered for me by According to Allie when I was on her PR team, and then this big K that I got from the Happy Planner. This moves a plant. And then just a gratitude sticker from the Happy Planner as well. I kept the decoration very, very simple and basic. And then in the yearly overview, I used the Coffee Monsters Co stickers that I got as a digital file in her Facebook group. The yearly overview, there are so many different ways that people use this, and I use this particularly as a habit tracker. And towards the beginning of the year, I did really well with both my habits and tracking them. Towards June, and even like the, April, May, June, I wasn't as great at some of the habits, and I wasn't great at keeping track of them either. So I'm hoping that come July with a new planner, I'll be able to be better at keeping track of my habits. Not just doing the habits, but keeping track of them. So I didn't use that portion because that portion is in my second Hobonichi cousin Avec. And then there is the first monthly spread using stickers from According to Allie. This is my social media planner. So this is where I keep track of my Instagram posts, my YouTube videos, as well as any forward planning. I also keep track of what stickers or what deco I want to use for each week. So for the month of February, I used my Hearts collection from my shop, along with, I can't remember which fountain pens I used. I really should write those down. I did write them in a different section, but you can tell it's a little bit busy, but I like being able to see what kits I'm going to use each week, what videos I plan to put out, what my Instagram posts are going to look like. Seeing it in this way is so helpful for me to be able to plan out my whole social media. I used to have just one planner for social media, and I would basically decorate it for the beginning of the week and never look at it again. This is something that I reference quite a lot, even though I'm not putting out as many Instagram posts, I'm not putting out as many YouTube videos as I did this time last year. This is just a much more simple way of keeping track of everything without needing a whole extra planner for it. Then March, I used my Tulips collection, the Spring Garden collection in April. Changed my mind a few times here. And then in May, the Watercolor Crocus collection. Oh, so pretty. I love the yellow and the purple and the greens together. And then for June, I used my Cactus collection, my cacti. And I just, for me, being able to look through these monthly spreads as well, I can see how my stickers have progressed over the course of the year. Oh, love those cactuses, cacti and cactus. And then there's July here, which I did as kind of pre-planning. I didn't decorate this because I decorated it in my second half planner for the year. Do I call that my second Hobonichi cousin Avec? So here's the first spread that I did, and this started on December 27th, and I used stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. I think it was for Winter Doodles, and I loved the winter neighborhood washi. This was when I was still just getting used to the overall layout. I was already somewhat used to it because of the hemlock and oak, so this wasn't such a huge transition, but I remember being so nervous about this particular spread. But I am actually really happy with how it turned out. And then this is where I think I did use one of her kits. I forget which kit it was. Was it one of the book, the reading ones? And the blue and the brown work really well together. And then I used the Stressed Out washi here. I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I combined it with my Winter Forest collection. Gosh, look at that. It's so fun looking back at these spreads because Like, I keep this as a memory planner as well. I mean, yes, there are to-do lists, but I got an email from school that there was a kid in Henry's class that had COVID. You know, I got a TCMC Happy Mail. Our flights, I canceled our flights. So, and then we watched Hotel Transylvania, and I watched Star Trek with Rob. And then this week, oh, I loved this kit. This was from Let's Planet, and I forget the name of this particular kit, but it was such beautiful blues and greens and the mountains and the forest. I absolutely loved this kit. So, so beautiful. And then this one was from, what is the name of the shop? I cannot remember for the life of me. The shop that I got this kit from is called Together with KX, and she just had these really comfy looking doodles. Even the laundry looks really, really cute. But this was the week that I was sick and then tested positive for COVID. So, but I look back at this and I'm like, that was life. And I liked being able to see it like this. Oh, Lucy. I promise Lucy only seems to bark when I'm filming videos. Then this was another kit from Let's Planet. I actually really like her Hobonichi kits. They fit in here so perfectly, but I don't always use them. Like, I didn't use the date covers or anything like that. I wanted to keep it really, really simple because I wanted to be able to, this was the point that I was getting to where I'm like, I really want to just write on the Tomoe River paper with my fountain pen inks and really let the inks shine. But such a pretty kit. So, so pretty. Then this was washi that I got from Simply Gilded. There's no kit in this specifically, but I did use some winter florals from my shop, and I thought it went really, really well with that washi. There are some weeks where it just looks crowded with Coffee Monster's co-emojis, but sometimes the week is like that. And this wasn't one of my favorite weeks in terms of decoration. It kind of looks like a bit of a hodgepodge mess to me. You have weeks like that. And then this week also did not have a kit. These were stickers from Let's Planet, and this was part of, it wasn't a kit, they were the supplemental stickers that went with it. And sometimes I prefer doing that versus having a kit. It allows me to be a little bit more creative. And this one, these were stickers from According to Ali. I love her florals, and I normally mix it with her hexagon washi. I think it's such a great balance of having the beautiful colors as well as the neutral washi. So, so fun. And I mean, like, look at that pink. Even in ink, I never thought I'd be a type of person who'd use anything but black ink, but ever since fountain pens, I'm all about the different colors of inks. And here we are again with, I think this was a proper kit from Let's Planet. Again, I can't remember the names of all of them, but I just, with that particular sticker, I think I was just overworked. And I bought my Pelican M400 and Ralph Breaks the Internet. I watched that with Henry. And yeah, just Where'd You Go, Bernadette? That's the movie we watched. Don't Look Up. This was the week that we watched quite a few new movies. And then into March, where this was my eucalyptus collection, I believe it was. And this was when I really started looking into tutorials on YouTube as well as tutorials through Skillshare to really try and improve my skills in Procreate, and I was just so proud of how this turned out just through practice and learning and being open to learning. This is stuff that I never thought I could do a year ago. Really pretty. I'm really proud of that. And then these were the Rainbow Leaves collection. This was so fun. This just looks like a fun, full, colorful spread. And then this was my birthday week. So I used stickers from According to Ali, the happy birthday stickers, combining it with washi from Simply Gilded. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the combination of the two together. I kind of wish I went with more neutral washi, but it was my birthday week, so I say birthday week. We always say birthday week or birthday month, but really it's just the one day, isn't it? Then This was spring break for the kids, and I used a combination of stickers from Winterfield Studios, and then these big florals are from According to Ally. This was such a nice neutral spread, and there wasn't any particular kit. These were colors that I took inspiration from those stickers from Winterfield Studios and then made the spread work. And I love spreads that just end up working because of them. Then, these were my cherry blossoms that I created, and I am very, very proud of how those turned out. I love looking back at these and seeing my stickers in my planner. I'm really proud of that. Then some more stickers from According to Ally. Again, I combined it with the hexagon washi, and this is so bright and punchy. I love that. And then the theme for this was using stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. It was her fairy kit to match with that washi. And then these were, is this one that, oh my gosh, I'm mixing up my stickers. But this was, again, another collection for me, and I really loved it. And I paired it with washi from According to Ally, but I really loved how these ones turned out. These are just really, really nice watercolor leaves. And I love that color scheme, the greens and the browns. Then the following week were my watercolor florals. Yes, gosh, is it bad that I can't remember the names of my own collections? But I took inspiration. The colors for these were inspired by the Pilot Iroshizuku inks, and I also used Pilot Iroshizuku inks in this spread. Love this so much. And then these were stickers from, this is not Winterfield Studios, I think this is Pretty Little Studios, and they're also a Canadian shop. So I used the combination of like her washi and those stickers, and I think this was a little challenging to me because it was definitely different from what I'd used before, but it turned out really, really cute. And then this was a day where I just didn't, you could tell I was just like, no, I am not filling anything in. And then this week where I used my watercolor wildflowers, and again, this was something that I learned from watching YouTube tutorials and Skillshare, and I'm really proud of how those turned out. And then I combined it with stickers from Coffee Monsters Co. It's just a beautiful multicolor rainbow spread. Yes, there's some smudging, but that's okay. And then this, I turned to my stash of Happy Planner stickers. I still have some Happy Planner sticker books, and I definitely need to use them. I really liked the purple and yellow combination and added a bit of green in there as well. Then these were the Mother's Day stickers from According to Ally, and I actually really like the combination of the washi, which is also from According to Ally, and then that purple washi from Simply Gilded. Just a really beautiful combination altogether. I didn't write any of my workouts here because what was I doing? I was just not, I don't know why I didn't work out. I don't know. Some days I'm really, like some weeks I'm really good at filling the trackers out and everything, and other days, well, this is what I'm showing you guys as well, is that not every spread, not every week is going to be perfectly filled out, and that's fine. That's fine. For this week, I ended up using, what are these ones? I forget the name. These are the watercolor peonies, and again, learn how to do this by watching a lot of tutorials and Skillshare, and the color for these was inspired by the Sailor Urameku inks, and they're such a nice muted color. I feel like they'd be perfect for winter, actually, winter florals. And then these stickers are from According to Ally's Mental Health Awareness. Basically, she has, if you actually check out her website, she will have just a selection of stickers that are for a cause. So if you purchase these stickers, all of the proceeds from those sticker sheets will go to specific charities. And I combined them with her alcohol inks. So loved, oh, I love that. Then this week I used a kit from Let's Plan It, and that was the last spread I have in this. I smudged it so much I don't know what was going on with me. I smudged it so much. I hardly tracked any mails. I was just a little bit all over the place. Like I even forgot to wash the bed linens on Sunday, so I had to do it on Tuesday. So I was all over the place with this one, which I don't know why. Some weeks are perfectly filled out, others are not, and that's okay. So I did not fill out the last week's spread in this one. I actually started that in my second half of the year Hobonichi. So then moving on to the daily spreads, I use the monthly spread at first to keep track of my currently inked, what I've read, and any habits. I also printed off a bigger size calendar sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., but this time I did it on the clear matte sticker paper. I'm just going to take you basically through a quick flip through of my journal, using different inks, using different kits and stickers, and trying to really match the stickers that I was using in the weekly spread to here. I also started to add photos, and I used to do a lot of memory planning, and then I found it just overwhelming, whereas in here this is perfectly enough space for me to journal, to print off pictures when I want to. There's no pressure. I love journaling in my Hobonichi cousin. I feel like for me, it's no pressure. For a lot of people, I know this would be too much space, but for me, this was absolutely, I love that picture of Lucy on my husband's desk. And then February, currently inked, what I've read, and using the same stickers that I used in my monthly spreads. Oh, I love these stickers from Let's Planet. They're so, so pretty. I actually really do love her daily kits for the Hobonichi. Those ones I would definitely use over and over. This, I used an ink that was so new to me, and I didn't think it would become my favorite. It was Rouille Donk from Harbon, and I absolutely loved it. And I used it so many times throughout the month of February. More pictures of date night. I loved this ink as well. Again, Rouille Donk. When I got my new inks. It was a good day. It's just nice flipping through it now and looking back on it as well. Ice cream with the family. Ice cream was in February. We got ice cream in February. And then March, I stopped doing the habits here, but still kept up with the currently inked and what I've read. Using another kit from Let's Planet. This was after Lucy got spayed. Poor girl. And then family time. I love that picture of the three of us. Then when I got my new Pelican M400, this was for family dim sum. I love it. I love being able to use different color fountain pen inks. It just makes the writing experience so much more fun. And then my birthday. My aunt gave me this gorgeous, well no, my husband had my aunt make this cake for me. He bought all the ingredients and then she just made it. And then we all went out for dim sum. Oh, and then these florals from Winterfield Studios. And then heading into April. In April I decided no spend. And then I did buy my Pelican 140. Oh, so, so pretty. It is actually really nice to look back and see all the daily pages now that they're done. And to see how chunky this got as well. And then Henry's little robot he made at school. And then his little bunny ears. And then he made a house. We had fish and chips on Good Friday. And then I made a tres leches cake. We had Easter at my house and all the food I made. Trying to do some doodles down here. I try to be really creative about the placement of all the stickers so that I don't create chunk in just one spot. And then lunch out with a friend. Oh, I love that ink. And then date day with Robin and a new pen day. And then just pictures from the month as well. So yeah, I stopped doing anything else. I just did the currently inked and what I read, and then added other pictures here. That was a very busy day. The book I finished reading. Love that purple. And then this is a sticker from our takeout. Mother's Day. Oh, and then the note and the sticker from my Yoseka stationery order. This is the thing about memory planning. You can make it as detailed or as minimalist as you want. My date with, oh no, this wasn't a date with Henry. This was when we went for brunch. I took everyone out for brunch. And then Lucy, oh my goodness. And then Henry made this robot at school that was basically as tall as he was. The thing with kids' crafts is I don't keep all of them, but I always make sure to take a picture. I didn't write a lot on that day, and I can't remember why. And then my date day with Henry. All of these pictures are printed on my Canon selfie. Oh yeah, I love the purple. I love the opportunity to be able to use different color fountain pen inks, like I've said before. So pretty. And then June, my currently inked, no spend, already broke it. Like 7 days into the month I broke it, but now the month is over. That was the only thing I spent money on. So not too bad. And then another date with Henry, my new releases. I'm always so grateful for how many orders I get, so I love taking a picture. Like, I love that picture. And then Henry asked me to take a picture of his creation with his magnets. It's so symmetrical, amazing. And Lucy's judgmental look as I'm sitting like in the bathroom and she's like, "Mom, take me on a walk, please." This was the Plant Mama collection, the peonies, and then I had a date with Robin and then a date with Rob in the evening. And then getting the Wordle in one try. Definitely need to take a picture of that. And these were according to Allie's Etoile collection. Loved that. My husband, our 14-year wedding anniversary, my husband placed his present for me on top of my workout bench. Bottle of Jack Daniels. And then I took Lucy on a walk and I got this wonderful Happy Mail from Helen. Another little impromptu date day with Henry. Father's Day. And then Henry at the dentist. Henry with his craft. Robin doing her first safety patrol. This was when Henry and I went to see Lightyear, which was so good. And then this was basically me on the couch designing. Lucy was sat in my lap and I had to put the laptop literally on top of her. And then this was beach day at school for the kids. And then the kids' last day of school had to take their pictures from the first day and the last day. And then the last day of June. And then in the back here, I really did just, this was my very first time using fountain pens, so I started filling this out very, very early on, back in like October. I didn't really use the back notes pages for very much. I tried to, but I didn't really need them. I didn't use the timetable, didn't really use any of the back pages too much, and then I placed a journaling card in the back. So that is my Hobonichi Cousin Avec for January to the end of June. Look at how chunky that got. I love it. All right, so I know that was a very long video, and me basically just babbling on about all of my planner spreads, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are still here at this point, I appreciate you guys taking the time and spending that with me as I flip through my Hobonichi. Thank you guys so much and have yourselves a great day.